Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, July the 4th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright. There's some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, everything there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. Build a floor, wall, or roof in a workshop or camp 5. So we can go ahead and claim any old workshop on the map, if you so wish, and then build a floor, wall, or roof in it. Or we could just build it right here in our camp. That's what we're going to do here in this video. So a lot of people like to use this particular daily, weekly challenge to either add to their camp or modify this camp, because most times this particular daily, weekly challenge pops up several times a week. Seems like every other day. Or you can just simply build it and scrap it. And that's what I normally do, to be honest with you guys. Alright, let's head out back here. Got a little bit more room back here. And let's go to our build menu here. Let's go ahead and go to some floors. Build some walls. Now I usually kind of go for a half wall, because half walls are usually only a couple wood as compared to 3 or 4. And that's it, done. Of course, you can choose to keep what you build, whatever you want to do, or you can scrap it. That's what I just decided to do. Or you can just add to your camp. Definitely nothing wrong with that either. Okay, what's next here, Jim? Okay, so we're going to kind of combine this one here, drink Nuka Grape, and drink 3 Nuka-Cola at the same time. So just an FYI. So both of which I always talk about, because we get these daily, weekly challenges. It seems like every single day. Sometimes it's more specific, like this one here, drink Nuka Grape. But most times we're just gathering different types of Nuka-Cola. Now, back in the day, fun fact, when we started getting daily, weekly challenges, drink Nuka-Cola actually meant the classic. But now when it says drink Nuka-Cola, it can be any flavor of Nuka-Cola. So just an FYI. And that's why we're going to do these two at the same time. We might have to drink one more. So for the drink a Nuka Grape and drink Nuka-Cola, I always talk about the same kind of a deal. So most of you who have been watching my channel pretty much know what I'm going to be talking about. I always talk about this Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. So I got this OG one. We got this quite a long time ago. I forget what season it was for the scorer, but it was a very long time ago. And as you can see, he will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, even Nuka-Cola Grape, some cranberry, some orange, and very, very valuable to have in your camp. Now, on top of some Nuka-Cola products, he'll also collect Nuka-Cola bottles, so FYI on that. Now, once in a while, he will come up for sale in the Atomic Shop. He's not in there right now, but once in a while, but it's very rare, maybe once or twice a year, if that. So just an FYI, so it's good to keep an eye open for the Atomic Shop for that bad boy. You can also get him using gold bullion. I think it's 1250, and from Samuel down in Foundation. As long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, you can get it from him for 1250 gold bullion. Now, for the returning players, if you were around in Season 11, which is a little while ago, right down here, there we go. You're around in Season 11, right on that scoreboard would have been this bad boy here. So that's when Nuka World on Tour first came out. And this was one of the prizes on the scoreboard. And on top of the Nuka-Cola products, on top of the bottles, you'll also collect purified water and nuclear waste. So I usually have the OG one in every one of my camps, but if you have this one here, definitely will work for you. It just, again, it passively collects different flavors of Nuka-Cola while you play the game. But I think this one here also collects Nuka-Cola Twist, which is kind of rare as well, so just an FYI. Okay, in terms of Nuka-Cola Grape, there was only one real natural spawn for that, And that's right up here at Fraternity Row up here in Morgantown. Let's pop up here today and see if we can find it. Many of you know what I'm talking about is the Etta Sai house. However, if you're brand spanking new to the game and new to my channel, you might not know this, so I'd like to kind of show you to a few spots. Of course, there's going to be some ghouls here. There we go. Let's pick that up, sure. Get that light bulb up. Never know we're going to need one of those. Alright, so here's the Etta Sai house, one with the blue door. It's like a walk-in basement. Let's go ahead and go inside. Alright. Once we're inside, we're going to go right to this Nuka-Cola room right here. And the Nuka-Cola grape is usually right here on this shelf. And lucky for us, we do have one here, so that is pretty awesome. The only thing I will mention is that if you are on public servers, if you don't have followed first and have private servers, this is a very extremely popular location for many people. There's a very good chance when you come here it won't be here, but I just wanted to show you that it does and can spawn here. So just an FYI. Let's grab these caps while we're here. Stuff. All right. Now there's another way we can go down here. To buy Nuka-Cola grape right here at White Spring Refuge. Just go inside. So that fraternity row, that's really the only natural spawn for Nuka-Cola grape. We're going to have to either buy it or get it from our Nuka-Cola Collectron stations, but I just really recommend just coming right here and go to Nuka World on Tour and buying it. That's probably your best bet. So you're going to go right over here. We're going to talk to Bubbles.
Come up with something more medicinal.
And as you can see, Bubbles will have a Nuka grape on them, 31 caps. Now, just an FYI, we can server hop this 100 times in a row. Even if you are on public servers with other people, as soon as you enter here, Bubbles will always have a Nuka-Cola grape on them that you can buy. So you can fill your boots with Nuka-Cola grape if you so wish. Right, so there's one. And the next spot is, of course, down here in Nuka World on Tour. Pop down here. And amongst, not just Nuka-Cola grape, but other flavors as well. As you saw, same thing up at Fraternity Row. And of course, we're here at Nuka World on Tour. This is where we usually spawn. Nuka Cherry. Sometimes there'll just be a bottle there, but it's usually Nuka Cherry there, okay? Now for other Nuka-Cola products, we're going to go along here. And again, it really depends on the server that you're on, okay? Let's go ahead and grab these guys here. Depends on the server that you're on, because you guys have seen me do these videos many times. I usually bring you to this place, and you guys have seen me come here and just have zero luck. Zero luck, and it's just part of the game. You'll either have to server hop, or if you're on a server with other people, they're going after the same stuff that you are, so it can make it even more challenging. So you just got to keep that in mind. Just got to be a little patient. And that's why at the end of the day, I always really recommend having a Nuka-Cola Collectron station or buying it. You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day. Another Nuka Cherry there. Nice. And I just usually check these guys here. You can check those tables as well. Sometimes instead of bottles are filled, okay? So there's a couple Nuka-Colas in there, as you can see. This server here is pretty good, actually. This is pretty decent. I like it. Just check each one. Just to kind of show you. Another one in there. Nice. Usually there's a couple on this table. You can check these two little kiosks here. Of course, we have this section here. Look at that. There's a Nuka-Cola Quantum there. That's pretty awesome. The Nuka-Cola there. This is a really good server, actually. I'm quite impressed by this. And of course, we do have the vending machines down here. And this is where we're going to find our Nuka grape. And at the end of the day, most of us are busy. We have busy lives, with work, school, our family. And we get on really quick to do these daily, weekly challenges. And at the end of the day, buying it is probably your best bet, unless you have a Nuka-Cola Collectron in every single one of your camps, okay? So here are the vending machines here. There's another Nuka grape right there. Nice. As you can see, the vending machine's inventory is not tied into Bubbles' inventory, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're going to drink 2 Nuka grape. And we're also going to get credit for drink Nuka-Cola at the same time. If I can hit the right button. Alright, right down here, Nuka Grape. Where are we at, Jim? Right there. Don't be mad, I'm a huge hoarder of this stuff, so that's how I do daily, weekly challenges and videos. I have to hoard it. Let's go ahead. So drink Nuka Grape, and we're going to see another one pop up here. It says drink Nuka-Cola. There we go. That's why we're doing these at the same time. So there's our drink Nuka Grape 2 for 2. And we're going to drink another Nuka Grape. Drink Nuka-Cola 3 for 3. Done. Just like that, guys. You can combine them just like that, and that's how that stuff works. Nice and easy. Let's get something to eat while we're here. I have this pemmican here. Nice. Alright, what's next? What is next? That's pretty much all we can do in terms of our camp stuff for now. Let's go ahead. Scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber 3. So one thing about ballistic fiber is we cannot bulk ballistic fiber. It's just one of those items that we cannot bulk it at the Tinker's Workbench. We can find bulk ballistic fiber down in White Springs. However, we cannot bulk it ourselves. So we go to our Tinker's Workbench here. Bulk. As we can see here, there's no ballistic fiber for us to bulk, but we can buy bulk ballistic fiber from the vendor bots down in the White Springs Mall, okay? I can't remember which vendor it is, but one of the vendors will definitely have bulk ballistic fiber. You can just buy it that way. But you can also find ballistic fiber for free. A real good hot spot is right here at Camp McClintock. And we do have a new spot now, which has loads of it. Of course, is right down here in Camp Liberty in the Skyline Valley region where we did our 5-part series. We did find all kinds, all kinds of ammo bags. And ammo bags will have ballistic fiber in it. And Camp Liberty was full of it. Full of it. I forget. Like, we didn't pick them up, but it was just full. Every turn, there was like an ammo bag there. It was a really good spot. But we're going to pop up here to good old reliable Camp McClintock here today. It's a nice neutral area, and there's a bunch of robots around, but they're pretty neutral. As compared to Camp Liberty, they'll kind of fight you off, and depends on what you want to do. Alright, so once we're right here, let's go up here. We're just going to head inside. Alright, so we're going to have some ammo bags right here. So back in the day, this is a real hot spot for many things, especially springs as well, because it has a bunch of clipboards around as well. So this is a real good spot. So let's take a look at that ammo bag here. Military ammo bag, so 2 ballistic fiber. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. And how many do we need? We need 3. Okay, so we just need 1 more ammo bag. There's one right here. Good stuff, so that'll give us 4. Right, now there's also military grade duct tape, and there's one of those up here. Right there, military grade duct tape. Let's head outside. I'll show you the other spots. Sometimes, like that Nuka-Cola right there, there'll be the odd military bag. It's very rare that one shows up here, but it used to very frequently back in the day. I don't know if they got rid of it or what, but what you want to do is you're going to head right down here to this, I don't know, I'm going to call it APC. There's usually a bag in here right there. Sometimes you will come across one along here. None here today. There is more military grade duct tape right here. There should be another bag in here. Yeah, right here. Nice. Nice. And another decent spot too, it's a little bit more advanced, higher level, is of course Fort Defiance on the 3rd floor. You know, we've all seen the videos of people looking for those nurse outfits there, those nurse dresses, like the red one, like the rare ones, right? And some people have like videos of them doing a big run. Usually in that same area where you can find those nurse dresses, you could find probably about 4 or 5 military bags there as well, just on that same floor in those same rooms. So just an FYI, that's another decent spot, just kind of came to mind. Alright, let's go to our workbench here. We're going to scrap these military bags. Military ammo bags, I should say. Let's go ahead and scrap. There we go. Scrap this other stuff while we're here. Alright. What's next here, Jim? What is next? Kill a Deathclaw once. We can find Deathclaws around the wasteland. Of course, up here in the forest, we have the ever so popular Deathclaw Island. We will find a Deathclaw up here. And there'll be 2 more Deathclaws guaranteed right here at the abandoned waste dump. You guys have seen some older videos of mine. We have found 3 in that cavern a few occasions, but it's mostly 2 that will show up there. If you find a 3rd one, it's very rare, okay? Now again, if you are on public servers with other people, there's a chance you can come to Deathclaw Island or any place, and they'll already be dead, right? And it's not that they don't show up. It's not that it doesn't work anymore. It's just that someone got there before you and killed it, and the body despawned. Alright, so just an FYI, you'll have the server hop or go to the other locations that I mentioned. So let's go to Deathclaw Island here. That's one of the things that I get a lot when I do these videos. I have a lot of older standalone videos, and there's people that, still watch them, which is great. I really appreciate it, but a lot of people are kind of impatient because they're really new to the game. They don't understand that when they go there, they expect them to be there every single time. But if you're on public servers with other people, chances are they're looking for the same things you are, and they're already dead. All right, so you just get a server hop. So let's go up here. We're going to wait for Buddy Boy to stick his face up out of the... There he is right there. Alright. There's our Deathclaw. Oh, gamma gun there, nice. Don't forget your loose gears and your black titanium. This is also a good spot to find a Deathclaw egg. Again, it depends on the server that you're on. Sometimes it spawns in and sometimes it doesn't. So you really gotta watch out for the egg. Sometimes it's kind of hidden amongst these weeds here. Sometimes it's inside the suitcase. It all depends. And sometimes it just doesn't spawn. So you always gotta just want to make a note. Don't even see it here today. So there you go. Huh. Alright. What's next here, Jim? Kill a mole miner 10. So again, many great spots where we can find some mole miners around the wasteland. Right up here in good old Monadga, we can find at least between 10 to 18 up here in Monadga. Find 3 to 4 up here in the Monadga mine. Of course, right down here in the ash heap, we have Welsh, which is full of mole miners. These little areas here, we will find some mole miners as well, but sometimes the game will switch them out with Scorched or Ghoul, so just an FYI on that. If you're on a public server or any server and you go to these Hornwright testing sites, one of the little buildings, sometimes there'll be an event called Breach and Clear, and that event will have all kinds of mole miners around as well, and some mole rats as well, so just an FYI. And some people will come up here to Belching Betty and find some mole miners up there as well. Alright, so where are we going to go here today? Oh, and down here, Skyline Valley region. Sorry, one more spot. We do have the Big Meadows gas well. I don't know if we'll find 10 mole miners there. We'll find at least 6, but there's also a couple rad scorpions there as well, so just an FYI. Alright, let's go to Welsh. We'll go down here to Welsh. We'll actually spawn here at Welsh Station. And again, if you're on a server with other people, they're going after the same things that you are. There's been many times before I had Fallout First, so I was on those public servers. Many times that I come to these locations and these guys are already dead. Okay, so you're just going to have to server hop. It's just the way it is. One thing really good about this daily weekly challenge is that we can kill them with any old gun, any old which way, so that's pretty awesome. Holy. Hot doggy. Get him from here, we can. Nice. Get our 2mm EC. We get this guy coming in hot. He doesn't have a face anymore. It's very reliable. Let's see what we got here. Make sure we don't go into the fire there. Let's head up here. Oh. Not as much damage as he knew I was around. The jig was up, you know what I mean? Alright. Didn't mean to pick up. I always do that. I always pick up those missiles. Let's drop those guys when they need that. We'll get this guy down here, whenever we can get him through that wall. Ow. Alright. Good stuff. There's our 10 mole miners. As we know, there's all kinds of mole miners here in Welsh. There's probably at least 5 more. So that's pretty awesome. You can go ahead and finish that off if you so wish, whatever you want to do. We're just here for those 10 mole miners. What's next here, Jim? Destroy Robot 10. So again, many great spots. We can find some robots. There's many various types. We can find a bunch of them down here in Beckley and the Beckley Mine Exhibit. Right here at the Charleston Train Yards, we'll find maybe close to 10 Liberators down here, I would say. A very popular spot is Clarksburg. Of course, the lower section will have ghouls, but the upper section will have at least 10 to 15 robots up there of various types. Where are we at here? Sugar Grove will have all kinds of robots there as well. Now, another thing that is a robot is a turret. Okay, we'll find all kinds of turrets here at Bloody Franks and Berkeley Springs. So just an FYI. And if you happen to cross those 3 vertibirds with the little cargo bot that kind of flies around, it's like a random encounter. When we kind of spawn in, we'll see them around. If you knock them out of the sky, they're also considered robots, so just an FYI. Seeing how we're down here, let's pop over to Berkeley Springs, or Beckley, I should say. Jeepers, Beckley. Holy. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. Let's see what we can find here for some robots. And once in a while, we will come across a robot horde. Well, it's always good to be in the watch out for that. It's like a little event that roams around the map. Depends on the server that you're on, of course. Let's see if we get this guy up here. Nice. Pop up here to the Beckley Mine Exhibit. Sometimes there'll be some robots up here in the form of robo-brains. 75% chance, of course. Let's get up on this roof. Oh, we do. We get some robo-brains there. Nice. Knows I'm here. Right? Nice. Canned dog food. Hot dog. It's funny, ever since I got that weenie wagon, I find canned dog food like literally everywheres. Now it's so odd. It's so odd because most times I can never find it the same in my life. You guys have seen me go through that struggle. A little iBot there. But even if you come across turrets, turrets definitely are considered robots. It's a lot of... That's one of the things a lot of people will forget are the turrets. 951, baby. Alright. I think there's an ammo bag in here too. Yeah, there's right there. Nice. Military ammo bag right there. Some T60 armor here. Pretty awesome. Let's see what we got here. Let's get up on this bus and this way. Should be a couple robots roaming the streets here. Didn't even know I was here. And again, if you're looking for an easier spot, you know, of course, the Charleston train yard, which I mentioned, those liberators. You actually, while I'm talking about, you will come across an older video of mine. I bring you right to the west, those upper lower parking lots just west of Vault 76 here. Probably about a year ago, maybe a little bit more than a year ago, there used to be 10 liberators there. It was awesome. But now you're lucky to find maybe 5 or 6 weakened ghouls there. They kind of ruined the area.
Unidentified
Reason why they did that is because there was a time where they made a mistake and the robots were a little overpowered. And then they had switched it instead of just, you know, changing the power of the robots, so they just switched that whole area altogether. Just put a bunch of weakened ghouls there. It was a little annoying. I found it annoying anyway. Alright, there's our robots, and we do have a couple more robots. Oh yeah, I'll take those caps. If I can... right through here. Either side, we'll find at least maybe 4 more robots on this side of town. Alright, FYI. What's next here, Jim? Oh, we only have one more? Wow, right on. Complete an event. So, you will come across a video of mine probably about 5.5 months ago. Complete an event for newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It's about 1 hour, 6 minutes long. It's all time-stamped. We did several events. A lot of the events, I was on a private server by myself, and I spawned them in by myself. Now, you can still spawn in events by yourself. If you're on public servers, it's just a little harder because you don't know when it was spawned in the last time. But you guys have seen me spawn in events on public servers before, so it can be done. So it's always good to kind of check the map and see what's available. But if there's an event that you don't like to do, you can definitely check out my video, and I give you all kinds of good examples. And again, it's all time-stamped to kind of show you how to bring those events in. There's not a whole lot on here either. All right, well, let's spawn an event here. Let's go to good old Mount Blair train yard. Might as well stay down here in the ash heap, right? See if we can spawn in BattleBot. Good stuff. We spawned this in yesterday as well. This one here is really easy, especially for new players. Just lock onto that guy there. And just go right to the old fusion core. 8732. Just take care of this Mr. Gutsy here. We're getting the old thruster. Now make sure you take the those cards. Stuff here. Now there is the second Mr. Gutsy up here. We'll take care of him right in the old thruster. Love this weapon. One shot, one kill. Don't forget that card as well. So now we have those access cards. Even if you're a low level player, this is one of the easiest events to do. Right, so if you never did this event before, these doors will be closed. So this is kind of glitched out. So it's been like this for a while. But at the end of the event, we have to hit that red button. But we can't activate this button because we still has to be prompted to... I wonder if it'll let us. No. Okay. So we still have to access the keypads. And the best thing to do here, it is kind of time sensitive. You only have like maybe 3 or 4 seconds. but it's best just to walk. All right. So all you do is you just activate and just walk. And then when you get on this side here, you're just gonna get close to it and spam it, just like that. It might take you a couple times to do it to get used to it, but once when you do, you have no problem. If I can do it, anyone can. All right. Then we hit this master shutdown, and that's how easy the event is. Extremely easy. Grab these stuff here. Lots of good stuff in there today. Lots of good stuff. Sure, we'll grab those, whatever. Lots of goodies as well. Nice. I think we're done. Are we done? We are, just like that. I have a little extra one there today, which is pretty nice to see as well. Alright, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starboard 138, Robco, Mr. Shelton. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.